Milestone Radio. You listen to my daddy.
What's good, my listeners? You tuning in to Milestone Radio with your voice of logic and reason, Mr. Conscience Prep. Coming at you with a topic today, man, that y'all better understand that I'm trying to look out for you, and I'm just trying to wake you up to what's going on. So it ain't nothing to argue about. But yeah, man, so I'm in California, man, and like 3 days ago, we had two big earthquakes back to back. One was like a 6.7 in Ridgecrest. Then like a day and a half later, I believe that may have been July 4th. There was another one that was like 7.1 in that same area. Now, I'm not going to go into some conspiracy theory stuff, but I just kind of found that strange. But it is what it is, My overall point is, I've been listening to and paying attention to a lot of people in social media and whatnot, and I've noticed that a lot of people said that they were not prepared. A lot of people don't have earthquake kits. They don't have kits in general to survive in the event of something bad really happening, man. It can get real. I'm not going to say apocalyptic, but I'm just saying, like, y'all need to pay attention when it comes to actually being prepared for survival. Some people look at, I'm not even going to say they look at me crazy, because nobody has really said anything, especially due to the fact that when I use these examples, I could break it down in detail. But, the show Walking Dead, some of these apocalyptic shows, Z Nation, The Walking Dead, where it looked like it's real, man. People have to survive. It's a dog-eat-dog world. There are groups, there are communities where they either have gardens, to survive, a lot of canned foods, and you have the people that go out and try to find water, try to hit supermarkets and find food, to survive. You gotta take a lot of this stuff into consideration. Them shows, whether you look at it as the fact that it's not real, they show you. They're showing you. I mean, it's just like watching Bear Grylls, but they're showing you in detail how to survive and what you may experience. People take life for granted. If you don't think it might get real, when I mean get real, like I said, dog-eat-dog world where people may take from each other. You might be in your home trying to survive, and you're in camping, and next thing you know, somebody that came in through your window and they all in your shelves taking your food, and then they have guns and they want to take your guns. Give us everything you got. We taking your waters. We taking your food. Oh, you got a generator. We taking that too. Oh, ain't nobody taking nothing from us. We gonna be straight. Come on, man. Just take it for what it is. You gonna take this segment for what it is, you can take it as a joke. But I spoke to people on more than one occasions, even friends, and I just tell them, like, look, man, one day, just every once in a while, I don't care when you get your food stamps, whatever. Grab you a couple canned foods, man. Hit the 99-cent store, grab everything. Canned foods, grab you dry soups, pastas, grab you giant bags of beans, giant bags of rice, oatmeal, whatever. Everything that that it won't spoil. Grab you waters. With these water sales, y'all, they selling water. You better stack up on cases. Put it in the pantry. Put it in your shed. Lock it up. Keep it away. Don't touch it. Get you a generator. Get you lights for when powers go off. Solar power lights. Get you devices that are solar powered. You have to stack up and prepare yourself for the event it gets real. Martial law, it gets real. Apocalyptic, it gets real. Survival, it gets real. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just telling you, man. I want people to understand this. I was talking to my uncle, and he said, man, we don't have, anything like a survival kit. Like I said, I seen a lot of people mention this, and I'm just like, look, man, go out and get your stuff, man. Even firearms, pistols, you know, no matter. Get one for each person in the house. Get you shells. Get you a shotgun. Get you a rifle. Get you some handguns. You know, license. You know, even if you gotta buy one off the street from an addict, man, buy one off the street. It don't matter. You know, put it up, keep it in a box, and make sure you're able to protect yourself. Make sure you're able to defend yourself. Protect your family. Like I said in my one segment, acquire self-defense. You know, acquire self-defense. Straight up. Learn everything you need to learn. If don't nothing happen no time soon, it don't get apocalyptic, Christ don't come back yet, we able to be here another 10, 20, 30 years, or whatever it may be, do everything that you can do to be ready and prepared. Because every day is getting real. You know, it's getting real, man. It's going to get to that point where now we're going to be on different sides. There's going to be a divide against different cultures, against different races, against law enforcement, against institutions. And we're going to have to get where we need to get, man. You know, straight up. Sometimes we're going to have to, you see, like I said, you see when they have to go up in these old hospitals or these old CVS's and Rite Aids, and you know, they have medical facilities, and they have to go in there and find antibiotics and, you know, aspirins and medications, and, you know, for a kid that may be sick. It might get real. You want to acquire all that. Get everything you need to survive. Get your medical first aid kits in order. The average house don't even got nothing but Band-Aids. You don't got cough syrup. You don't got medication. You don't got BC powder. You don't got aspirin. You don't got Tylenol. You don't got antibiotics to survive. You mess around and get cut out there, it get real. And you die from infection, gangrene. You know what I mean? The average person don't know how to do a tourniquet. The average person don't know how to, you know, secure a wound. Prepare yourself. Get yourselves prepared, man. Learn these things. In the event of another earthquake, this California, every state got something different. Some got tornadoes, some got some dangerous thunderstorms. You got the floods. You got all that, man. It gets real. Everyone, if you're listening everywhere, prepare yourselves. Make sure you got food and water. Make sure your pantry fed. Get all them canned foods. It don't matter. Vegetables, corned beef hash, spams, county canned food, whatever. It don't matter. Get it. Beans, rice. Stack up and just throw it in the pantry. Grab your top ramens. Grab all the soups. You know what's crazy? Most of the things that people eat in prison are the things that people will survive off of out here that you laugh at. I see people laugh at soups and spreads and all the things that guys get in prison. They're just like, yeah, I wouldn't eat that. Or you guys get that, you'll be surprised what you have to do to survive, and how you're able to make your meal, one soup turn into a meal for 3 people. You know, like I know what to do. Baby, just get 2 soups. I'm gonna show you how to hook it up. We gonna be straight. Add some beans, add some rice. We gonna be straight. All them little steaks and everything y'all thinking about, them days might be over with in due time. The way they talking about doing people, man, it's getting real. You know, they don't got no love for the Mexicans. You know, the politics, the government, they don't got no love for the blacks. But we ultimately are the minority, the blacks. We getting dog shit out here. Straight up. You know, I feel like y'all, you know, this right here, this topic is solely to get you guys to be better prepared. Have your kits. Get everything you need. Don't matter, man. Grab all that stuff. You know, like when you go on Target or 7-Eleven and they got that little section, the travel supplies, grab all that stuff. Toothpastes, little everything, and just pile it up. Put it in a bag, put it in a duffel bag, and just throw it in the closet. Throw it in the pantry. Throw it in the shed, and lock the door. So when it get real one day, man, y'all got water, you got enough food to survive. Grab you all the things that don't require batteries. You know, little gas cookers, little gas grills, the small ones with the propane. I'm talking about the real small one. Got one little burner on it. You able to boil you some water if you did have to go in a lake. They looking, people probably listening like, excuse me. People probably listening like, man, ain't none of that gonna happen. We don't need nothing. I ain't worried about what you talking about. I got money. You know, what was funny about watching a lot of them shows is, I remember when they went to like a bank, the money was there, like all that stuff's on the floor. What you gonna do with it? There's gonna be a time where all that stuff is gonna be obsolete, man. I just want people to understand it gets real. You know, I'm not trying to throw the apocalypse at you. Oh man, it might happen next week, man. So get your waters now. I'm just saying, in the event of a natural disaster, you want to be prepared. Make sure you got everything you need to survive. People in Ridgecrest are sleeping outside of their homes right now, while everyone else is nonchalant and passive, going to pool parties for the summer, feeling good, turning up. Oh, this is a bad time. You know, turning up, enjoying life. Taking life for granted, though. Should you live and walk on eggshells? No, that's not the point. I'm just saying, take things into consideration. Prepare yourselves. Because when they go down, what you going to do when your kids ain't got nothing to eat? You gonna go around and be a beggar? You gonna try to take fruit off people's trees? You gonna do everything you gotta do to survive, you know? But it might be crazy because you might not have somebody that's gonna help you survive. You might not have a man that's gonna be with you to help you to survive. You might not be the female that knows how to survive. Somebody get cut, you're not gonna know what to do. You're looking for help. Get everything you need. Everything you need. Right now. If you're listening right now, just, hey man, go to the store real quick, give them a hot 20. Hey, you going to the store? Yeah, here 20, man. Just, you know, run to the 99-cent store or wherever you at. Just grab a couple cans, man. Grab a case of soup, some ramens or something. Grab 2 bags of beans and rice, the big ones. You know, just spend the whole 20. You know, but get a lot of canned foods, some beans and rice and some oatmeal. And just throw it to the side. Appreciate it and just put it in the shed. Put it in the garage. You know, put it in the pantry. You know, look online, look on Amazon. See if they got some generators that only require gas. And they'll power a house. They'll give you some power to survive. Keep your lights on, keep your heater on. You know what I mean? Something. Take these things into consideration, people. I'm only trying to help you. Shit, I'm the guy that needs more help than most people. You know, when I had that earthquake, you know, it was crazy. I'm sitting in bed, I felt it. Then my wife heard it. I'm just like, man, I can't do nothing. I'm right here sitting in the bed and it's shaking. I wasn't worried like, oh, the ceiling might cave in and just fall on me. You know, the worst case scenario, the house can tilt. You know, a couple things can fall. Fish tank, a TV or something. You know, my wife, she grabbed the baby and she just sat next to me. And I was just like, okay, no doubt. You know, I appreciate this. You know, I appreciate it. Straight up. But it just got to me that I know that I couldn't do nothing. If the ramp fell, collapsed, I wouldn't be able to get out. She might be able to get me in my chair, but I wouldn't be able to get out. So we would have to find another way of getting out my home. You know? Because I'm going to want my chair. And she going to get into action because I know she's strong like that. She fierce. A lot of people, they not on point. She been smart. She thinks about all these things probably more than I do, which I think about them too. But I love that I have somebody that thought about it. We need to get waters, but I drink waters every day. More than 4 bottles. That 24, that 12 pack, 24 pack, we threw that in 2-3 days, you know, because I got to keep my body clean. So that makes it even crazy. So I have to drink water because I got to keep my body clean. But we got a full pantry. We got them, you know. And it's going to come to a point that if you ain't got bottled waters, you're going to have to come with that water hose. You're going to have to boil your water and drink it. Boil it, get all the impurities out of it, and you're going to have to drink that to survive, to stay hydrated, to flush your system, to keep your kidneys clean. So, you know, but it's just crazy, you know, how the earthquake happened, and I'm just like, man, that's crazy. Like, God, let me get up. Let me help my family. You know, you have it to where my wife has to protect us. And I'm going to be honest with you. In the event that it really get real, she will probably fight me to deny my request. But I would tell her, like, look, man, just go. Take the baby and go. In the event of deciding, which I know she knows, but I'm saying it myself, I'll tell her, man, just take the baby and go. If it really get real, I'm not going to let nobody, I'm already, you know, in a position where I can't move. I'm not going to make myself a burden on anybody in the event of it really getting real out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just be like, man, you know, if my chair got power, put me in it. I'm going to do what I got to do, but don't take the baby and go and do what y'all got to do. You know, because, like, it's too much. People don't understand that, you know, but I want everybody to know, man, like, prepare, fill your pantries, get your food, get everything you need to survive. Get your waters, get your beans, your rice, your oatmeal, you know, everything that you need that's going to last you. You know, grow you a garden. Y'all see all the videos on YouTube that we have, all the Mindstone videos. Look at them. The tomatoes, she harvests every day. She give out more tomatoes than a little bit. More collard greens, spinach greens, mustard greens than a little bit. We have jalapenos. We got peppers. You know what I'm saying? We got an apple tree that's about to explode with apples. You know, like, we have a lot of stuff going on, and corn. Like, we have food. You know, and I'm thankful that that's her hobby, to keep her mind in good spirits, to keep her at ease. You know, something she could look forward to. And every time we come home, she's in her garden and she's pulling out various tomatoes, coming in here with big old bowls and giving everybody 12 to 15 tomatoes each every time we go to work, every time we go where we need to go. She's dropping off bags here, and they all calling her and they loving it, making pastas, making salads. You ever had a lemon boy tomato? That thing really tastes like a lemon. It's nice. The way I eat my salad, it fit real good. So, you know, I'm thankful for that. You know, y'all guys, y'all need to start, get your seeds, plant your gardens. If you got a good area in your backyard, man, take the grass out, make that stuff clean dirt, and get cracking. Start from the bottom. Get your soil right and start putting some seeds in. Section it off. Get your beds to your flower beds together. But not necessarily flowers, just an area where you can start your vegetables, tomatoes, peppers. I'm going to have all collard greens right here. I'm going to start cabbage right here. Now, cabbage and collard greens, they grow real good. These collard greens is growing every day. Like, literally every day, we can eat collard greens. Oh, when you eat collard greens every day, then you don't want to survive. You don't want a healthy body. We got straight organic food. Ain't nothing in our food. Ain't no GMOs. Ain't no sprays. Ain't none of that. It's clean. It's natural. It's healthy. We don't have to go to Rouse. We don't have to go to Food for Less, Superior Market, and go in the vegetable section. We good. If you got a backyard You got a front yard, start growing. Start growing food. Get your pantry up. I go to the 99-cent store. They got a lot of stuff in there you can buy. Buy it. Get your stuff up. Oh, you already got it? Thank God. All praises be to the Most High. Count your blessings. But grab more because you're going to need it. People take life for granted. Like I said, I'm in a position where, I can't move. What if I did have to be stuck in the house? So we got food to survive until we get help. You know what I mean? Take these things into consideration, man. I just want y'all to know that. Conscience Prep, Mindstone Radio. I just want you to know that, man. I want you guys to take this into consideration. Fill up your pantries. Get everything you need. All your medical supplies. Everything that you know that will help you in the event of not having power. Somebody gets injured and you can't go to a hospital because something done happened. The road might be closed. You might be blocked off. Earthquakes, things happen. And one thing, I got to say one more thing. A lot of people trip me out, man. When these earthquakes happen, I see people say stuff like, I was on the road. I don't have to worry about no earthquake. Bump that. You act like back in 94, the Northridge earthquake, there was a CPH officer. He was riding on the freeway. They showed it on video. It was dark. He didn't know that the freeway was gone. It collapsed. He fell right off and died. The ground can crack. You can be coming up a canyon, coming up a road that's going along the canyon like where I live. Depending on where you at, you might get rolling rocks. Come down and break and ram your car. Don't think because you in a certain area that an earthquake won't affect you. You better get your head out your behind. It gets real out there. Some earthquakes is real serious. People out there thinking they Superman or something. Don't get it twisted, man. And that's just, my mind, me speaking real facts, just based on certain comments that I heard. So I hope when I share this, you hear it and you understand. And those that don't have their supplies in order, go out, get your supplies, get your kits. And I don't even know why we even saying kits. Kits sound like something small, something you have in your little fanny packs. No. Go get all your things in order. Straight up. Conscious Prep, Mindstone Radio, man. Checking out. Tell him, babe.
You better think about it.